So the new trailer for Fantastic Four is out, and it looks marvelous. Bad joke? Okay. I guess this time, fourth time is the charm. Hey, it's Mr. Wright, and welcome to Wright at the Movies. Today I'm talking about the new Fantastic Four trailer. So 20th Century Fox, unfortunately, still has another couple Marvel characters, like X-Men and like Fantastic Four. X-Men they've been doing well with again. They had a bit of a dry spell, but they're back, and I think they're back for good. They seem to be really on a roll again after Days of Future Past. Now it's time for Fantastic Four. Everybody online has been doubting that this new Fantastic Four movie will be any good, myself included. Everything about it that kept coming out sounded worse and worse. And everything about it that wasn't coming out made it even more worrying. It seemed like this movie was just doomed from the very start. A lot of people didn't like the originals, and then there's that unspeakable 90s one. Fantastic Four is really cool characters, and I think with the right direction we can really do something cool with it. And Josh Trank is a really cool director. Granted, we have not seen a lot from him. His last movie, Chronicle, was really good and very fun, and basically was a Fantastic Four movie. So this just is like a big budget version of Chronicle, and I loved Chronicle. Everybody online's been really worried about it because leaks that have been coming out about Dr. Doom being like a hacker and them not having costumes and Johnny Storm being black. There's tons of controversy, and I'm here to finally weigh in on what I think. The whole cast seems to be really young this time, and that still is worrying me. Miles Teller as Reed Richards, pretty exciting. Coming off of Whiplash this year, he has a lot of reputation lately. Sue Storm, she seems to be working in the army or the military of some sort, and it looks like she's a drone operator. You hear this over narration of this like British narrator, and it's very familiar because it's like every other deep philosophical sci-fi movie we've ever heard. This trailer just felt so Christopher Nolan-y. Josh Trank wants this movie to be much more of a sci-fi movie than a superhero movie, and he's inspired by the works of David Cronenberg, who did The Fly. If we can expect a Fly kind of style in a Fantastic Four movie, that sounds so cool. The whole trailer has this steely blue tone to it, and it's almost depressing. We see Johnny Storm, played by Michael B. Jordan. A little bit of a notable change. Maybe you've heard about it on the internet. Most of the time on the internet, when someone changes something from a comic book, most people are pretty rational about it and are accepting of change. So, yeah. In all seriousness, I'm kind of excited to see Michael B. Jordan. He's pretty cool in what I've seen him in, and it is weird that Sue Storm is white and he's black. If they're supposed to be brother and sister, maybe one of them is adopted. And then, of course, so they all get in these pods and the doors close, which makes me think that maybe they're not going to space. Maybe they're staying on Earth and they're going to like try to travel to another dimension or something akin to that rather than go to space. They're trying to really distance themselves from the last movies, which could be good, but it could be bad. The older movies had a lot of problems with them. Whatever you want to say about plot, whatever you want to say about like tone and pacing, that's all a mess. They have really great chemistry in the original movies, and I hope that they have a bit of that in this. I love how slow and like almost pretty this trailer is. It's, you know, it's just got this slow music in the background, and it just shows off Johnny Storm lighting up in this hallway, and like the hallway's all dark and it's just lit by just his flames, and it's really cool. Trying to do something artistic, more than I can say about the last movie. This trailer is beautiful and I love it. Almost every scene I could pause and it would be a good wallpaper. Everything is like perfectly crafted in this one-point perspective kind of style. It's all very pretty. They show a couple really quick cuts of different people using their powers. It's being very vague. There's no real suits, and I don't know if there's ever going to be any real suits for this because they're trying not to be a superhero movie. It seems like they're trying to keep the Thing very guarded. They don't want to show him off so much yet. It's kind of a big rule of like monster movies and stuff like Cloverfield or Godzilla. You don't just show the monster. It ruins all of the excitement. Everyone is there mainly to see how cool the Thing looks this time. So they're not just going to show him to you. You got to go to the theater to see it, basically. So they show this one scene of him bursting out of this big chunk of rock, and it looks really cool, really convincing. And don't get me wrong, I love practical effects. And the original Thing from the 2000s was done practically, and that's pretty cool. However, he did look kind of rubbery at times, so I'm excited to see what they do with motion capture. Motion capture has gone really high lately after Avatar and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and I really hope The Thing is another one to really go into the record books. Overall, everyone is really worried about it, and frankly, I still am. This trailer is reassuring, but it is still a trailer, and a trailer's job is to sell you the movie and to show you the best parts. So it's just doing its job. This movie could still very well be crap. I don't want it to be crap. I like Josh Trank's directing. I want it to be good. It still very well could be good. But this isn't an instant sell for me. We haven't seen any Doctor Doom yet. Doctor Doom is one of the coolest Marvel villains ever, and I really want him to be done well this time. Ending in all four of them, lined up, facing away from the camera, watching this big, light laser thing come up. It's the first time we get to see them as a group, and it's probably the coolest shot in the whole trailer. For the most part, it's a very surprising trailer, and I had more fun with it than I did with Ant-Man. I thought it really got me excited for it. A lot more excited than the 0% that I was before. Still on the fence about it being actually good. Till then, I give this trailer 1 thumb up. I really liked it, but I still need to see more. Don't mess it up this time, guys. Probably the last shot we'll ever get. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Mr. Wright. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.